You are not the Asiwaju for Niger Delta. Go back to your village. Wike ally fires back at Edwin Clark. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got here this morning. As our headline for this morning says here that you are not the Asiwaju of Niger Delta. Go back to your village. Wike's ally fires back at Edwin Clark. Well, heated exchange of words. A close ally of former Rivers State Governor Nelson Wike has sharply criticized elder statesman and Niger Delta leader Chief Edwin Clark. The remarks came in response to Clark's recent criticism of Wike's role in the Niger Delta, labeling him as a decisive figure within the region. Wike's ally, who remains unnamed, responded furiously to Clark's statement, asserting that the former governor has contributed significantly to the development of the Niger Delta, far more than many of his critics. He went further to declare that Edwin Clark is not the Asiwaju of the Niger Delta politics and should return to his village if he cannot acknowledge the strides Wike has made. Well, going further, tensions rise in Niger Delta leadership. The conflict between the two leaders have stirred up long-standing tension over who truly represents the interests of the Niger Delta people. While Chief Clark has been seen as a strong voice advocating for the region's development, Wike's camp believes that Clark's recent criticism are unwarranted and politically motivated. The dispute also highlights deeper political rivalries as Wike takes one more prominent national roles following his appointment as a minister in President Tinubu's administration. His supporters argue that Wike leadership has brought much needed infrastructural development and reforms to the Niger Delta, a claim that Chief Clark and his supporters contest. Who speaks for the Niger Delta? Well, the larger question at play is who truly represents the voice of the Niger Delta people. Clark and his decades of activism and political influence still commands respect amongst many, but younger leaders like Wike are pushing for a new narrative, one centered around modernization and tangible progress rather than symbolic leadership. Critics argue that the divide between two leadership could weaken the Niger Delta unified front in seeking solution to the region's problem, particularly in the areas of environmental deregulation and unemployment and resource control. A call for unity or more division. Many are urging both sides to come together for the greater good of the Niger Delta. Political experts have warned that continued infighting could have negative consequences for the region's ability to demand better policies from the federal government. The ongoing war of words between these two Niger Delta heavyweights is far from over, and the outcome may very well shape the future direction of the region's politics. For now, however, the clash between Edwin Clark and Wike ally highlights the deep division in Niger Delta leadership, with both sides firmly standing their grounds. And that is all we have for you concerning this headline today this morning, which says here that you are not the Asiwaju of Niger Delta. Go back to your village. Wike's ally fires back at Edwin Clark. And of course, you had it for me this morning. And if you're not a subscriber, the best you can do right now is to tap the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, leave a like on the video to get more updates concerning this in the near future to come. This is all about this whole Rivers State crisis that does not want to end. Rivers State crisis, Rivers State crisis. We keep hearing Rivers State here, Rivers State there, Rivers State here. Like seriously, you are not the Asiwaju of Niger Delta. Go back to your village. This Wike ally fires back at Edwin Clark. Because concerning this whole Rivers State crisis, Edwin Clark criticized Wike, calling him a decisive figure within the region. Yes, he called Wike that Wike is a decisive figure in the region. And this Wike ally, who we don't even know, who is unnamed, like anonymous, we don't know the person speaking yet. But don't worry, more news will come from that. He come and tell Edwin Clark that you're not the Asiwaju of Niger Delta. You're not the Asiwaju. You're not the people that you're not the one that the people love. You're not the one that people cherish. No, go back to your village. Go back to your village. And right now, Edwin Clark is looking at this and he feels like, look at this small boy, because they labeled Wike as a small boy, like a small politician. Like, who is Wike compared to Edwin Clark? Who is Wike compared to his father? Something like that. Yes. This person that supported Wike, he responded furiously to Clark's statement, saying that the former governor has contributed significantly to the development of Niger Delta, meaning that Wike have contributed more to the Niger Delta than all the people that insulted him. This man went on saying that Edwin Clark is not the Asiwaju of Niger Delta. Oh. Edwin Clark should return to his village. If you cannot acknowledge the strides that Wike have made, if you cannot acknowledge the good things that Wike have made, then Mr. Man, pack your things and go back to your village. Right now, there's tension between Edwin Clark and Wike as at now. Two of them are looking at each other. Two of them are like meaning each other. Yes, two of them are meaning each other. And there was a question that says, who speaks for the Niger Delta? Yes, who truly represents the voice of the Niger Delta? Well, Clark, with his decades of activism and political influence, still commands respect amongst many, which is very true. Yes, he commands respect. A lot of people respect Edwin Clark. But younger leaders like Wike, they are pushing for a new narrative, one centered around modernization and tangible progress rather than symbolic leadership. Yes, and people are arguing that the divide between these two leaders could weaken the Niger Delta, which is true. If Eddie Clark is not supporting Wike, believe me, he's going to lose a lot concerning the Niger Delta, concerning the Niger Delta economy as a whole. The Niger Delta could lose their economy, seriously. I don't know why this whole River State crisis is just still ongoing. This is something that is supposed to be an old news. This is something that's supposed to have stopped a long time ago. A long time ago. Everybody's against Wike. Now this new ally that we don't even know his name comes up on social media and give a huge insult to Edwin Clark. Well, Edwin Clark has not said anything concerning this. He has not responded, but I'm sure he's still going to say something. But when he does, don't worry, we'll be here for you with the latest news and latest updates. So don't forget to tap that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, leave a like on the video to get more updates concerning this particular news in the near future. Yeah, don't forget to leave a like on this video and also drop your comment if you feel free to do that. Well, have a wonderful day ahead of you.